Imagine seeing your favorite candy bar in the hands of someone else. You think, how lucky are they? Then later you see them throw it in the trash. How would that make you feel? Imagine putting the candy bar aspect into the pregnancy aspects. How would that logic make you feel? Why don't we put ourselves in their shoes and see what we would do with the candy? Would you be afraid of the side effects that you would have, or that the baby is going to ruin your life or your body? There are many women and young girls who get pregnant and don't have the support they need to go through with their pregnancy. In Texas, 533,500 of the 5,404,124 women of reproductive age become pregnant in 2011. 71% of these pregnancies resulted in live births and 14% in induced abortions. In 2011, 1.1 million American women obtained abortions, producing a rate of 16.9 abortions per year. Sometimes the reasons are because of financial support, lacking of a partner, or the fear of failure, or failing to be a mother or father to the baby. If you know somebody that is wanting to get an abortion, they need your support, and that's all that you can do for them. During my speech, I want to persuade y'all that abortion negatively affects the mother and the baby. Since I have adequately done research on this topic, I believe that I have qualified myself to speak about this topic. I'm going to persuade you that abortion is harmful in these ways. They have negative effects on the mother, negative emotional effects towards the mother. It can cause infertility, and there are other humane possibilities that you can do. I want to start off by talking about medical effects towards the mother. There could be many medical effects to the mother, ranging from mild to severe. Some side effects can include abdominal pain, cramping, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, spotting, and bleeding. Potential and more serious side effects would be heavier persistent bleeding, infections, damage to the cervix, scarring of the uterine line, damage to other organs, or death. Some severe side effects would be abdominal and back pain to prevent you from standing, bleeding heavily, foul smell, or high fever. Stated by the American Pregnancy Association, in a series of 1,182 abortions which occurred under closely regulated hospital conditions, 27% of the patients acquired post-abortion infection lasting 3 days or longer. The second topic I want to talk about is the mental effects that you can get from having an abortion. Abortions can affect women emotionally and psychologically. Each person is different, so abortions affect everyone differently. Emotional and psychological problems are more commonly effective than physical effects are. These effects can range from regret to depression. The least common one is, or the most common are regret and depression. Stated by American Pregnancy Association, the emotional side effects of having an abortion are just as real as physical side effects are. The third topic I want to discuss is the infertility that it can cause the mother to have from having an abortion. Infertility is, if you have more than one abortion and get pregnant again, you can have more likely of a chance to get incompetent cervix, a cervix that starts dilating prematurely. Any procedure that dilates the cervix, which is a necessary step during most abortions, can weaken it. It can affect the ability of an embryo to implant into the uterus or the ability of your cervix to support a pregnancy. If there was a problem during your abortion, you may face difficulties getting or staying pregnant, says Dr. Venkat, director of Harley Street Fertility Clinic. The final thing I want to talk about is the other options you can choose from having an abortion. There are other humane routes to take other than abortion. One route would be keeping the baby, having it, loving it, and raising it as your own, because it is your own. I know that this is not an option for some, but many people fall in love with their child as soon as they see them. A child could be all that you need in your life to help you with whatever life throws at you. They bring so much joy to most people's life. The second option would be putting the baby up for adoption. There are numerous couples out there that are not able to have babies but really want one. These couples would more than likely be ecstatic if they were able to adopt someone like one of your children if you didn't want to have them. I know that putting your child up for adoption is hard, but the child will get to live a life full of happiness and not have to go without knowing what life is not like. The third and final route would be giving your child to a family member. The family member would be able to care for your child, become the caretaker of your child, and raise it, but you would still get to keep it or you would still get to see it. Stated by the American Adoption Agency, it is common for women to believe abortion is a quick fix to a big problem. They often believe abortion is cheaper, more confidential, and better for their long-term well-being, when in reality it is quite the opposite, as they don't understand the facts about adoption. After all the information I have given, let me make a quick summary for you. Medical side effects from abortions can be anywhere from mild to critical to the mother. These side effects range from abdominal pain to death, which is the most severe. Mental side effects, which are emotional and psychological, range from regret to depression, with depression being the most severe. Abortion can cause some complications while getting pregnant, again, such as incompetent cervix, and could cause infertility to where you can never have a child again. Abortion is one of the many options there are to choose from. A child can live a happy life when given up for adoption or given to a family member. I hope the information I have given has helped you choose whether you want to keep the baby, give it up for adoption, or give it to a family member. Have you decided what you would do with your candy? Would you throw it away, keep it, or give it to a friend? Having an unplanned pregnancy is difficult and scary, and deciding what to do is hard. With the options I've listed above, I hope that you can make the right choice in what you want to do with your baby.